When it comes to this game, I gotta say I absolutely love this game and all, but literally last round, I literally just got shot because and someone literally said, "Oh, I'm a free kid." I'm like, I don't know why these guys, these free kids, are spawning in at the same time we are, and they're not even fully kitted. And not just that, this guy is spawning in at 25, like literally at 25 minutes. And I'm just like, what the heck? Like, he's supposed to be spawning in whenever it's like it hits 15 minutes or 10, right? I'm like, why the heck are these people going in at the same time as we are? And it's so frustrating because we see that even on close scrutiny, these guys shouldn't even be on free kits. These guys should be fully kitted or being naked because the close scrutiny requires either you to have a kit because you're gonna need healables. Not just that, you're gonna need good weapons to fight all the freaking arc that is on this map. But no, man, like they straight up go in free kits and start ratting, or I don't know what they do with free kits on close screening. Who the frick brings in a free kit on close screening unless just to be a coward and rat? Like, it's so frustrating. And I really believe Embark needs to address this because they need to stop allowing free kits to join certain game modes. And I really believe, especially like in close scrutiny and a lot of game modes that absolutely need you to be kitted, it's very frustrating to see that seeing free kits just not having nothing to lose spawning at the same time we are. It just ain't fair. And not just that, and especially like I said, especially on a map like close scrutiny. Are you serious right now? Like, are you actually serious right now? Alright, don't get me wrong, I help people out all the time. I help people out with on this game mode. Like, I put smokes down for people to make sure they get the arc accessory. I don't want the fucking arc accessory. I just want my Delober blueprint, and I don't get shit from it because the spawn rate for the Delober blueprint is so fucking low. And I'm just like, bro, I'm just trying to get my Delober blueprint, and I literally am down to help people out. Like, literally in this clip, like literally just right now, I literally just help somebody out. I don't care for it, right? And we help each other out. I mean, honestly, this like close scrutiny is basically just trying to get art parts, man. Like, just trying to get a blueprint. That's literally all I ask. I literally say, hey, if you guys find a Delober blueprint, I would trade you for it and just give you all the arc access. I don't give a fuck about it. So, of course, back to this. Like, literally last round, I literally killed a guy. Of course, I defended myself, so I'm really glad that they implemented a system that, hey, if you defend yourself against someone who shoots at you, like, you will still be fine. You're not affected by the PvP. So I'm like, good, because I do not want to be affected by that shit. And another thing is, it's very frustrating because the people could just say, oh, I'm a free kid. Like, I literally got nothing to lose. I'm like, yeah, you're a piece of shit coward. Like, honestly, unless like someone who's new at the game should be wearing a free kit, but they shouldn't spawn at the same time as people who are fully kitted. So if I spawn in at fully 30 minutes, right, they should spawn in 15 minutes after I spawn in. They should spawn in late because there's no reason why free kits should join at the same time as people who are fully kitted. It just doesn't make any sense. And another time is, like I said before, I'm just gonna repeat it. People, especially on maps like especially on like different like modes like close scrutiny, yeah, they shouldn't spawn at the same time as us. Even though that we have a higher advantage, fully kitted players have a higher advantage over free kits because free kits only spawn with a light shield and a trash ass gun, unless it's I forgot what it's called, a stitcher. Then that would be a whole different story. But I'm specifically talking about, like, they shouldn't even be spawning in at the same time as us. It just doesn't make any sense. And I know that Embark is doing their best. I know I see that they're actually trying. They implement some things, and I'm like very happy that they're actually trying. But I really believe that I think they should just take this as a priority. Like, it's just so stupid. Like, I mean, honestly, with the survey that they released, I think, I don't know how long ago, but they released a survey, talking about, should there be modes where you cannot bring in a free kit? I'm like, absolutely. I strongly prefer it because there's no reason why you should have a free kit in the first place unless you're absolutely new at the game. And or is it if you're not ill at the game and you're running a free kit, either you're just trying to be like, you know what, I'm just whatever, right? You're just trying to collect art parts and stuff. But either way, that's no excuse. I believe that you have to be a big coward if you bring in a free kit on the on a match. It just doesn't make any sense. Another thing I would say is um, honestly, they should put they should strictly put free kits in their own lobbies. Do not bring them in fully kitted lobbies, because I bet if they do that, if they put free kits in their own lobbies, trust, it's gonna be a lot smoother. Because free kits, I know there's some people who run free kits are not they're not like they're not huge cowards, you know, like not like some other people that, you know, the rats that go run free kits and they're like, oh, I'm running free kit, like you join my free kit, like such your bitch ass up. You don't even know what you're talking about. And another thing is yeah, I really believe that it's just like, to be honest, it's just very annoying. But here's the clip, what I was talking about in the beginning of the video. I'm just gonna let y'all watch it. Well, as you saw it just in that clip alone, explains a lot of what I'm talking about, and this basically sums up everything I'm talking about in this video. And you know, like I said, it's just very annoying that Embark literally said that, oh, we will spawn the free kits later than the people who are fully kitted. I was like, oh, okay, that's not bad at all. But then they're still spawning in at the same time as we are, even though they said that, oh yeah, it's just like, it just doesn't make any sense, right? And I really believe that, like I said, Embark is doing their best, but at the same time, I really believe they should put this as a priority, because honestly, it is a big problem. And like I said, I'm a huge supporter of what Embark is doing. I know they're doing their best, like I said. And another thing is, I especially with their like, oh, we're gonna do like, you know, live updates every 3 weeks, and another time is they're gonna do another update, like, was it major updates every, oh, like two every year? And I'm just like, okay, it's not bad, it's cool. But like I said, like, I really believe they should put this as a priority. I think with all the surveys coming in, all the survey completions and stuff, we should be getting answers about this soon. But I just gotta say, but with that being said, thank y'all so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If y'all did, please like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next one. Hope you have a great day.